Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we got the completed Triforce of Courage, and now we're back on E5, back in the private oasis, Dovi's oasis now. And we're not going to be going inside, we're going to be going around the back now. Because, now that we have the hook shots, we can get more stuff. So, you could, as I said last time, you could just, do the right thing and go save the world. But why would you want to do that when you can use your hookshot and other things to get the final bunch of pieces of heart and treasure charts in the game? I think it's a no-brainer. Anyway, on E5 here, we are going to get treasure chart number 27. We've gotten a lot out of this island. And we're going to be coming back here again also because of this dude. It's actually going to be this episode as well. So that's going to be fun. Next up, we're going to be heading to F5. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of acid. I'll be going to F5 to pick up a sunken treasure. That is this way on the map. And this is going to be sunken treasure number 20. So let's cue that up. This is Bomb Island. If you remember Bomb Island, it's one of the places where the ghost ship can show up. Hi, submarine. Bye, submarine. You just kind of slow down for a second. Slow down. And over here. So this is one of the treasure charts from the Earth Temple, by the way. And the treasure we get for this treasure chart is piece of heart number 39. Only 5 more to go, I want to say. Next up, we are... Actually, while we're here, there's a merchant. It's just kind of moseying around. Now that we've gotten the magic armor, there's actually a second quest that starts up with the merchants here. Or a second trading sequence, I should say. So let's get the exotic flower out and show it to him.
Huh? Why, that's an exotic flower, isn't it? In that case, you'd be interested in trading that for this sickle moon flag?
That's cool. Sure.
Then my fee will be? 40 rupees maybe?
Yeah, I have plenty of money.
Thanks, that settles things. I'll give you an item as promised, hold out both your hands.
You got the sickle moon flag. Flag of a bright red crescent moon is quite fancy. It is. If you find a place to put it, choose your delivery bag on the item screen and set it down.
So by trading your goods for my goods, we have formed a merchant's oath. From now on, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. How do you ask? Why, my good friend the postman will take it there, so he'll probably get there before you do. Just go back to Windfall and check for yourself. Thanks again.
So, yeah, this is going to set off a sequence for us to do another thing, and it will eventually result in another piece of heart, which I honestly don't remember in the original game if it ended with that or not, or if it just had absolutely no purpose. I don't remember. I honestly haven't played the original game recently enough to remember if they repurposed one of the hearts, but regardless, we are now going to head to F6 because it's time to help out some Deku Trees, I think. If you remember from our varied explorations across the world, we came across a whole bunch of Koroks that had gone to where the seeds that were planted from the fancy schmancy ceremony from the Deku Tree. We had found places where they had gone, and all of the seeds had withered, and it was very sad. But now we're going to try to do something to help them. And we're going to help them in the same way we helped Kalidamos, which I just find kind of funny. So unfortunately, that does mean that we have to get ourselves back inside this place. I just really don't like coming back here. Something else to point out, they made this quest infinitely easier in the HD version, because the original game had two... Really? The original game had two flaws with this quest. One, the forest water that we're going to be getting wears off after 20 minutes, which is a short amount of time, but you may say, well, no, I could, it's still plenty of time to do that. The other problem was that you don't have the swift sail, so, between the 20-minute time limit and having just the regular sail going on, it made life harder. But this game has a 30-minute time limit instead of 20, and it has the swift sail, so life is better. Excuse me. Dovey, no, just, I know. No, keep it. It's hard for me to have the grappling hook on the R button. I keep pressing A for some reason. But anyway. So if you're going to be here, make sure that you actually want to be here. We're gonna let one of our fairies go. We're gonna be nice to it. Oh. And we should be able to get fancy schmancy water here. Yes, you got the forest water. Use it multiple times. It loses forest freshness after just 30 minutes. After that, it becomes normal water. Alright, so with our timer started, we are going to start our quest by going to G6. So let's just swim ourselves out here. We should be able to finish this with plenty of time. I don't expect it to take more than 15 or 17 minutes maybe. But that's like being overly generous with me doing terribly. Listen. I know myself well enough that anything is possible. Yeah, we're going to go to, as I said, G6, which is right up over here. Which island is it? It's that, right? Yeah. Sail direct to the east. So this one is actually kind of annoying, because in order to get up to the Korok, you have to go through the little secret cave thing. So again, some of these guys are just not well placed. You don't have to do this in any specific order either. It's just sometimes better than others in certain regards. And you can't hookshot up there, because the game doesn't like you. So if you remember this place from a long time ago, yeah. The fun thing is that, okay, good. It does not count down when you're in menu. The fun thing is, you could just really cheese through 90% of this, especially since we've gotten, the treasure and stuff. It's good to come here before, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Really, game? I always hit those guys. I don't know, what's wrong with me. Now this... Oh, that's the, thing. What was it? Yeah, so very easy if you're just not trying to get anything else in there. And here's our first little guy. Now, you have to do this within the same 30 minutes, because if you don't, it just won't work out. If you talk to this guy, "Thank you so much, you must find 7 more of my fellow Koroks. If you pour that forest water on all our trees, then the trees will surely grow strong again. But remember, when it runs out, he'll turn to plain water, so hurry up and look for my fellow Koroks." Yes. If you don't do it all at once, then the trees die. There's something that they tell you in that regard when you're first going around the islands, that all the trees are connected in some way. But now we are going to head to C6, so Southern Fairy Island. We actually haven't been to C6 yet. That's Shark Island. Why have we not been there yet? That's weird. Maybe that's because the only thing interesting about the island is the Korok or something. So you know what? Let's get some food out while we're here. And this way. I'm assuming that's gonna be our island. Probably. 1, 2, yeah. So there's 8 of those guys. Looks fancy. There's some sort of fire or something going on. We're probably gonna have to come back here for something else later. There's a beetle ship here too. Oh, and a treasure. Wow, there's all sorts of fun things going on here. So yeah, it looks like we are gonna be coming back here later for something. So I'm just gonna put a pin in the exploration here. Oh, right, I remember what this is. Okay. I'm going to put a pin in the exploration here, and we're just going to water the tree. We'll be back. Alright, that's number 2. What does this say? Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah, I saw the map fish on the other side, so we're just going to, like I said, we're going to come back. Next up, we're going to be warping ourselves over to Greatfish, because I think there's a tree right on Greatfish Island. Also, it's very nice that you can actually warp here, because unlike a certain other quest from Ocarina of Time that you can't warp and you have a time limit, this one is just more gracious. So this is on the little corkscrew thing here, I believe. Yeah, you can kind of see him up there. Get off. And up we go. So if you guys have like a high score for the least amount of time this took in either version of the game, let me know. I'm by no means a speedrunner, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say about how well you've done in this. Next up, we are going to go... no, actually we're just going to sail this way. Right into the rock. Going to sail southwest and into A5 to Needle Rock Isle. This way. I'm assuming it's that. I think this is one of the things we had to use a Huey pear for. Whee! I kind of want to make it daytime because, you know, there's no music or anything. It's kind of boring. But I don't know if that would actually mess with... I don't think it would mess with the timer, because that's a personal timer, but still. While we're here, I really need to see what happens when I burn that. So last time we were here, there was just this shard of ice. What comes out? A hole in the ground? That's weird. Yeah, I have to. I have to, guys. I have to go in. I'm sorry. It's probably another thing I really shouldn't be doing. I mean, we're halfway done, right? Did I miss? Or did I just not hit it? There's our daytime sounds. No, I have to see what this is. I'm sorry. I've written like a whole bunch of notes. What the heck is this another one of these places? So living like the 6 torches, guide the lost spirit to the boat, one's forever in the darkness. Yeah, we're coming back here much later then. How did I not get this far in my notes? No, it's just straight up not. That's so weird. Okay, you know what? Sorry. I just have to write this down to come back here right after we do this. Where are we again? We're A5. I just have to write down to come back here when we have the time to do that. Because I want to know what you get out of that, because it's not a... Where's my boat? Boat? Oh, there you are. It's not a, heart piece or anything. It's so strange. Now we're gonna go to the Tower of the Gods and head down to the private oasis. Okay. There's, the reward for that apparently is an orange ruby, which is, I guess, why it's not in my notes. Because I don't care about the money. But I still want to try it out, because it's a puzzle and it has those ghost ships, and that's cool. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da. So we were just here earlier. But now we're back in the New York groove. Woo! We haven't jumped a lot. As far as I know, it doesn't slow you down. It's fun. All right. And up. Hello. Have some water. Yay. Everything's very bright today. It's very sunny out. Whoop. Okay, now we are going to warp to the Tower of the Gods and head north to Eastern Fairy Isle. Just don't sail through the Tower of the Gods, because that will trigger you going below the ocean, and that's bad. At least that's bad for you doing this quest right now. Out of like the two quests in the game that I really generally don't look forward to, it's this, because I don't really like timed events like this. And it's the one that we're doing right after this. But at least the rewards you get are something. There's the Fairy Isle right up over there, so just make life easier for us. This is Eastern Fairy Isle. Get off. And up we go. Hello. Have some water. You're not creepy at all, don't worry. Where'd my boat go? There's my boat. Hi, boat.
What's up?
Ah. Now, we're gonna warp ourselves over to Tingle Isle, because the next tree is on Mother and Child Isle. But if you recall, if you warp straight there, you'll just go inside, and that is not where the tree is. So that way. I think we're doing pretty well on time. We only have 2 left. I'm just gonna entertain myself by jumping a lot. Whee! Also in the old game, I think the way to like keep on getting like speed boost is to keep putting the sail away and take it out, because you get a bigger boost of speed when you do that. But this game, it's not necessary, thankfully. Okay, so yeah, on the outside of Mother and Child Isle, we have the Goron over here, and our second to last tree, and a blue choo-choo. Hi, blue choo-choo. How you doing? I guess we've killed it already. And finally, our last one is directly north of here on B1. It's right at the top of the map on Star Island. Welcome to the Star Island. Whee! Jumping is fun, especially when it's stormy. Yay! Look at them jumps. Boom. Alright, let's just get off here and go up. And I like that they're right in the center. What will happen when we get the final tree? Find out today. So all in all, it took, what, 10 minutes and 40 seconds or something? Wait, one more. What'd I miss? Please tell me that I didn't, like, mess up the one on Mother and Child Isle because I was not paying attention. Oh! I don't know. Let's see. It was so epic and everything. Aww. Oh well. Kaboom, baby! King? Like, you just kept going. It was either that or the Eastern Fairy one, which just wouldn't make sense. But yeah, water pouring mechanics in Zelda games are notoriously bad, especially if you're just not paying attention. So I was looking at the map to see where to go next, I guess. Also, I like that you can see the tops of the fancy trees that are inside Mother and Child Isle there. But yeah, so if I had done it right, it would have been 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, it was totally this one. What the heck? Did I just miss it, or did I just ignore it and kill the blue choo-choo? Whatever. This is it. Yay! And we get Piece of Heart number 40. So we have only one heart container left to go. Swordsman, come see how happy the forest trees become. Wow, I'm so happy, thank you! Where's your face? There's your face. Has more of like a Deku-y face. Deku Tree-ish face. And it's absolutely horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. So now that we have done that, it's pretty much the end of the episode. If I were to give you the flag, would I get anything good out of it? I don't think so.
That's a single moon flag.
Would you be interested in trading that for a big catch flag? Is that what I want next? Yeah, why not?
My fee will be
85, wow.
that squares us.
Yeah, this gets progressively more expensive. You got the big catch flag. Flag is made by fishermen from a foreign land designed to encourage big haul of fish. Okay, cool. Blah, 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 blah. Merchant's Oath. Same thing.
Thanks again.
Can I give it back to you and get something else? Big catch flag. For sickle moon flag. No. We're gonna bring that back to great fish. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thank you all very much for watching. This has been Several Total 4 with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Next time, we are going to go around and, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go a little bit out of my way to get the rest of the trading sequence finished up, and then we're going to fish up a whole load of sunken treasures. So thank you all very much for watching. This has been Several Total 4 with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.